I guess I'll start with the materials. The hull is 100% hand laid. There's no wood. We use a combination of 1708 and 1815 so that we have continuous strands running in 4 different accesses. Squeegee out all the resin. This 26-foot boat with that 300 Suzuki on it's about 2,800 pounds. The boat has a full grid system, support latitudinally and longitudinally. It has a complete subfloor, which, as far as I know, no other flats boat has. They're such low profile and they flex a lot, twist. We put a complete subfloor underneath the liner deck to keep the boat stiff from twisting, and everything's foamed underneath that subfloor. It has a 78-gallon fuel tank below the floor. It saddles the tunnel like a motorcycle fuel tank. So it's one tank and one pickup. You don't have to switch from one tank to the other like a lot of cats have. We use Ashland gel coat, top dollar gel coat on the market. We use a pure isofolic polyester resin instead of a ortho-based DCPD like a lot of competitors. And all of our fiberglass in this boat, which is really rare, is domestically branded. We use Owens Corning and Vector Ply fiberglass made here in America. We don't use any Chinese glass, which a lot of people do. We found a lot of inconsistencies with it, difficulties with saturation and binders and stuff. I'll show you the storage and lockers. These are just pretty much the biggest storage area in a cat. I can actually lie down in there and shut the door. We do have rod storage out of the way of the rest of your storage that can be locked on both sides, and they have rod tubes run all the way down the gunnels, so you can put any length rod in there. Our race console has built-in fiberglass gull wing doors is what we call them. Just gives you a larger opening, and if you're not looking at plastic hatches all down the side of it. We also will have an access hatch under the cooler in the console and an access hatch just behind the cooler here for maintenance and batteries and stuff like that. All the batteries are up here under the riser, so no salt water or anything like that to get to them. And since our fuel tank's under the floor, it's 100% storage in the console underneath the riser. We have a 40-gallon live well here and another 40-gallon live well here. It's 44 inches long. You can put big catch in there if you need to. All of our live wells have a plexiglass door to keep your bait from jumping out while you're looking at it. These back boxes are just storage, dry storage. Places to put power pole pumps, things like that. The deck's also 100% hand laid using multi-directional glass. Transom's 2-inch Coosa with a 1/4 inch of fiberglass on each side of it. It's pretty much indestructible. Our stringer system runs the full length of the boat. It doesn't stop at the end of the floor like a lot of other manufacturers do. It goes all the way to the bow and all the way to the transom. This boat turns and drives exactly like a V-bottom boat. It banks and turns. It will not slide. It'll turn right into its own wake. If you've driven a V-bottom boat before, very easy boat to handle. Where a lot of cats tend to hop and turn, slide, this boat doesn't do any of that. We reached the top end speed of 61 miles an hour with Suzuki 300 and a PowerTech OFX 24 pitch prop and 8 inches of setback. Set up for running the flats with a 22 pitch prop and 6 inches or less of setback. You'll still hit mid 50s and have a real strong hole shot. It's very, very dry boat. One of the driest boats I've made. Ride's fantastic. If you trim it down and get those front keels in the water, you can slice through anything. You don't really get a pound out of it at all unless you get airborne and come down flat.